Navigate your interview with confidence and land the role you deserve. This comprehensive guide prepares you for every question, scenario, and challenge you'll face. In an evolving call center landscape where customer expectations and technological advancements are rapidly transforming the industry in 2026, thorough preparation is more critical than ever. This invaluable resource offers unparalleled depth, providing not just answers, but also robust preparation strategies and exclusive insider tips designed to make you shine. We delve into every facet of the interview process, covering essential behavioral questions, complex situational challenges, crucial technical assessments, and subtle cultural fit inquiries. You'll gain a distinct advantage through real-world examples and access to proven answer frameworks, empowering you to articulate your skills and experience with clarity and impact. By leveraging the insights within this guide, you'll not only prepare effectively, but also stand out from other candidates, confidently positioning yourself for significant career advancement and securing your desired role. Success in a call center starts with understanding what employers value most. These foundational questions are critically important because they reveal more than just surface-level knowledge. They delve into your core motivation, your inherent customer service philosophy, and how genuinely you align with the company's culture and values. Interviewers are not just seeking memorized answers, but authentic insights into your problem-solving approach, your empathy, and your long-term potential within the organization. Just as a positive first impression is vital when interacting with a customer, your initial responses in an interview set the entire tone for your candidacy. We'll explore how to craft compelling answers that not only showcase your passion and professionalism, but also leverage effective storytelling to connect your personal values and experiences directly to the demands of the role. Mastering these early questions builds crucial momentum and confidence, preparing you to tackle more complex behavioral and situational challenges later. By understanding common pitfalls, such as providing generic responses or failing to demonstrate genuine enthusiasm, you can skillfully avoid these mistakes and present a strong, memorable profile that truly stands out from the competition. This preparation lays a robust foundation, empowering you to articulate your unique strengths and secure the call center role you aspire to. Craft your authentic answer. The best responses highlight genuine passion for customer service combined with enthusiasm for fast-paced environments. Focus on the positive impact you can make. When crafting your answer, think about specific past experiences where you've demonstrated customer service skills, problem-solving, or resilience. Connect these personal values directly to the demands of a call center role, showing that you understand the environment and are prepared for its challenges and rewards. Example response: I enjoy helping people solve problems at scale. Every call is an opportunity to turn someone's day around and build lasting trust. Key elements of a strong answer: passion for helping others. Demonstrate your genuine desire to assist customers and resolve their issues effectively. Appreciation for dynamic work. Show that you thrive in fast-paced, evolving environments and can adapt to new challenges. Commitment to growth. Express your interest in learning, developing new skills, and advancing within the company. Team collaboration. Highlight your ability to work well with colleagues and contribute to a supportive team culture. Additional example responses: I am motivated by the challenge of quickly understanding a customer's needs and providing clear, efficient solutions. I find satisfaction in turning a potentially stressful situation into a positive experience for them. I'm eager to join an environment where I can continuously learn and improve my communication skills. I see a call center as a direct pathway to understanding customer needs, which is crucial for any career trajectory in customer-facing roles. What to avoid: Generic or vague responses. Avoid answers like, "I just need a job," or "I like talking to people." These don't convey genuine motivation or understanding of the role. Focusing only on pay or benefits. While important, leading with compensation can suggest a lack of commitment to the customer service aspect of the job. Negative comments. Never speak negatively about previous employers, roles, or colleagues. Focus on what you learned and what you're looking for in a positive light. Personalize your answer. Research the company's values, mission, and any specific initiatives they highlight. Tailor your motivation to align with these aspects. For instance, if the company emphasizes innovation, talk about your drive to find creative solutions. If they prioritize community, mention your drive to make a positive impact on their customer base. Empathy first. Understanding customer emotions and responding with genuine care creates meaningful connections that go beyond transactions. Professional excellence. Maintaining composure, following protocols, and delivering accurate information builds customer confidence and trust. Solution-focused. Putting customer needs first means actively working toward resolutions, like correcting billing errors promptly to maintain relationships. Remember, quality service is about making customers feel heard, valued, and satisfied with every interaction. Research is your secret weapon. Employers can instantly tell when you've done your homework. Demonstrate knowledge of their mission, culture, values, and recent achievements. Connect your personal career goals with their commitment to employee development and customer excellence. Study their mission. Understand what drives the organization. Align your values. Show genuine cultural compatibility. Highlight growth opportunities. Emphasize their training and advancement programs. Your ability to communicate clearly and solve problems efficiently defines your success in any call center role. These are not just desirable traits, they are the core competencies that truly separate a good call center representative from an exceptional one. In this chapter, we delve into behavioral questions designed to assess these critical skills. Unlike foundational questions that might ask about your general approach, behavioral questions require you to provide specific examples and stories from your past experiences. Interviewers want to hear how you handle real-world challenges, manage difficult situations, and deliver exceptional service under pressure. They are not merely looking for the right answer, but rather evaluating your thought process, emotional intelligence, adaptability, and your ability to think on your feet when faced with unexpected scenarios. To effectively answer these questions, we strongly recommend using the STAR method. Describe the situation you faced, the task you needed to accomplish, the action you took, and the positive result of your actions. This structured approach helps you present a comprehensive and compelling narrative. These questions reveal more than just your technical capabilities. They highlight your conflict resolution abilities, your genuine customer empathy, and your overall professional maturity. To prepare, think about real examples from your work history, volunteer roles, or even school projects where you successfully navigated complex communication or challenging problem-solving scenarios. When discussing these challenges, remember to stay positive and focus on what you learned from the experience rather than dwelling on the difficulty. Mastering these types of questions demonstrates that you are ready to handle the dynamic and often unpredictable nature of call center work, making you a standout candidate. This critical question reveals your emotional intelligence and conflict resolution skills. In a call center environment, every interaction is an opportunity to build or break customer trust. Interviewers are not just looking for a theoretical understanding, but practical, actionable strategies. Your ability to de-escalate tension, restore calm, and guide a frustrated customer toward a positive resolution is paramount. It demonstrates your capacity to remain professional under pressure, your genuine commitment to customer satisfaction, and your value as a frontline ambassador for the company. Mastering this area can significantly boost your interview performance and subsequent success in the role. Before diving into techniques, it's helpful to understand the underlying psychology. Angry customers typically aren't angry at you personally. They are often frustrated with a situation, a product, or a service. At their core, they usually want to be heard, validated, and helped, not argued with or dismissed. Recognizing this distinction helps you approach the interaction with a problem-solving mindset rather than a defensive one. Successful candidates demonstrate composure, active listening, genuine empathy, and solution-focused thinking while knowing when to involve supervisors for complex situations. Detailed tips for each step. Listen actively. Don't interrupt. Let the customer vent their frustrations completely without cutting them off. Take notes. Jot down key details, names, and emotions expressed. This shows you're engaged and helps you recall facts. Let them vent. Often, customers just need to feel heard. This process can de-escalate their anger. Verbal acknowledgments. Use small affirmations like, "I see," "Aha," or "Okay," to show you're listening without interrupting. Show empathy. Validate feelings. Use phrases such as, "I understand your frustration," or "I can see why you'd be upset," or "I'm sorry you're experiencing this." Personalize briefly, if appropriate. You can say, "If I were in your shoes, I'd feel the same." Don't admit fault unnecessarily. Validate their feelings without necessarily taking blame for something beyond your control or before understanding the situation. Focus on their experience. Find solutions. Offer 2 to 3 options. Empower the customer by presenting a few viable solutions when possible, allowing them to choose. Focus on can-do. Frame your responses around what you can do rather than what you cannot. While I can't do X, I can certainly do Y for you. Set realistic expectations. Clearly explain the next steps, timelines, and potential outcomes to avoid further frustration. Escalate if needed. Know your limits. Understand when an issue is beyond your scope or requires higher authority. Frame positively. Inform the customer you're escalating to ensure they get the best possible resolution. For example, "To ensure this is resolved quickly and correctly, I'm going to connect you with my supervisor who specializes in these situations." Stay involved. If company policy allows, brief the supervisor thoroughly and follow up to ensure the customer was helped. Example STAR responses. Example 1. Billing discrepancy. Situation: a customer called, visibly angry about a billing error that resulted in an unexpected overdraft fee. My goal was to calm the customer, investigate the error, and find a swift resolution that satisfied them, preventing further escalation. Action: first, I let the customer fully express their frustration without interruption, acknowledging their anger with, "I completely understand your frustration with this unexpected charge." Then I carefully reviewed their account history, identified a system error that caused the overcharge, and confirmed it. I explained the error clearly and offered 2 solutions: a full refund of the incorrect charge plus the overdraft fee, or a refund plus a 1-month service credit. The customer chose the full refund and thanked me for my understanding and quick resolution. I processed the refund immediately and they left the call satisfied, expressing relief that the issue was handled so efficiently. Example 2. Product malfunction. Situation: a customer called, upset that a recently purchased product stopped working unexpectedly right before an important presentation. My task was to empathize with their urgent situation, troubleshoot the problem, and provide a quick replacement or alternative solution. I started by saying, "I can absolutely understand how frustrating it is when technology fails, especially at a critical moment." I guided them through some basic troubleshooting steps, which confirmed the unit was defective. Knowing their urgent need, I immediately offered an expedited replacement shipment for next-day delivery, along with a printable temporary product key they could use for their presentation software in the meantime. The customer was incredibly grateful for the rapid response and the temporary solution. They received their new product the next day and followed up with an email praising the support they received, specifically mentioning how I handled their urgency. What not to do when handling difficult customers. Take it personally. Remember, it's usually about the situation, not you. Get defensive. Arguing only escalates the situation. Focus on solutions. Make promises you can't keep. Only offer what's feasible and within policy. Rush the customer. Give them the time they need to feel heard and understood. Maintaining composure and professionalism. Deep breathing. Take a quick, silent, deep breath before responding to maintain calm. Positive self-talk. Remind yourself, I can handle this, or I'm here to help. Focus on the task. Shift your mindset from their emotion to the problem at hand. Take a break if possible. After a particularly tough call, step away briefly if your workflow allows to reset. This question is a golden opportunity to showcase your initiative, dedication, and true customer-centric mindset. Interviewers want to hear about instances where you proactively sought to create exceptional experiences, not just fulfill basic requirements. Your response should highlight your problem-solving skills, willingness to take ownership, and commitment to building lasting customer relationships. It demonstrates that you view each interaction as more than just a transaction, but as a chance to make a genuine positive impact. The STAR method framework. Structure your answer using situation, task, action, result to create a compelling narrative that showcases your dedication. Situation, context, and challenge. Be specific. Detail the exact circumstances, time, and people involved. Highlight the challenge. Explain what made this situation difficult or unique. Was it complex, time-sensitive, or emotional? Set the scene. Provide enough background for the interviewer to understand the problem from the customer's perspective. Task, your role and objective. Define expectations. Briefly state what was normally expected of you in this scenario. Clarify your initiative. Explain what additional objective you set for yourself beyond the standard procedure. What did you choose to do? Focus on the customer. Frame your objective around achieving an exceptional outcome for the customer. Action, the extra steps you took. Detail your steps. Describe the specific actions you took, emphasizing those that went above and beyond. Resources utilized. Mention any additional resources, tools, or colleagues you consulted. Overcoming obstacles. Explain any challenges you faced and how you successfully navigated them. Demonstrate proactiveness. Show how you took initiative rather than just reacting. Result, the positive impact. Quantify when possible. Use numbers or percentages if you can. Example, saved the company X dollars or improved customer satisfaction by Y%. Positive outcomes. Describe the specific benefits for the customer. Example, problem resolved, satisfaction restored, loyalty gained. Impact on business. Explain how your actions benefited the company. Example, positive feedback, retention, improved reputation. Lessons learned. Briefly mention any insights you gained from the experience. I investigated a long-standing billing issue that previous representatives had overlooked. By spending extra time digging into account history, I identified the root cause and restored the customer's trust completely. More example STAR responses. Example 1. Proactive follow-up. A customer called regarding a complex technical issue with our software that required an engineering ticket. I knew the resolution wouldn't be immediate, and the customer was clearly frustrated, fearing a long wait. Beyond simply submitting the ticket, my objective was to keep the customer informed, manage their expectations, and ensure they felt supported throughout the resolution process, preventing further anxiety. I set a reminder to proactively call the customer every 2 days with updates, even if there was no new technical progress. I also provided them with a temporary workaround solution they hadn't considered. I documented all communications thoroughly and flagged their account for priority updates from the engineering team, explaining their specific use case and urgency. The result was the issue was resolved within 5 days. The customer was incredibly grateful for the consistent updates and the temporary solution. They mentioned in a follow-up survey that my proactive communication was the best customer service experience they'd ever had, which converted a potentially lost customer into a loyal advocate. Example 2. Creative problem solving. A small business owner needed a specific feature in our enterprise software that wasn't currently available and was critical for their upcoming project deadline. The standard response was that the feature was on the roadmap but not yet released. My task was to find an alternative way for them to achieve their goal, even if it meant stepping outside the usual technical support boundaries, ensuring they could meet their deadline and retain their business. I spent an hour researching third-party integrations and discovered an obscure workaround using a combination of our existing features and a widely available plugin. I then created a step-by-step guide, including screenshots, and walked the customer through the setup during a dedicated call. This solution replicated the desired functionality almost perfectly. The customer was able to complete their project on time and praised our support team for their ingenuity. They not only renewed their contract but also upgraded their plan, crediting my willingness to think outside the box as the reason for their continued loyalty. What above and beyond truly means. Above and beyond in a customer service context isn't just about working longer hours or bending rules. It's about demonstrating genuine care, taking initiative, and finding creative ways to add value to the customer experience. It means quality and thoroughness, ensuring every aspect of the resolution is complete and accurate, leaving no room for future issues. Proactive engagement, anticipating customer needs and addressing them before they become problems. Personal ownership, taking personal responsibility for a customer's issue from start to finish, even if it requires cross-departmental coordination. Creative solutions, finding innovative ways to solve problems when standard methods fall short. Identifying your above and beyond examples. Even if you're new to customer service, you likely have experiences that demonstrate these qualities. Think about volunteer work. Did you go the extra mile to help someone in a nonprofit setting? School projects. Have you ever taken on additional responsibilities to ensure a team project succeeded, helping a classmate overcome a challenge? Helping friends or family. Think of times you've gone out of your way to solve a problem or provide exceptional support for someone close to you. Previous jobs. Any instance where you exceeded expectations or took initiative regardless of the industry. What not to do when sharing your story. Exaggerate or fabricate. Always be truthful. Authenticity is key. Take credit for team efforts. While you can highlight your role, avoid making it sound like you did everything alone if it was a team success. Describe policy violations. Never share stories where you went above and beyond by breaking company rules or ethical guidelines. In the dynamic environment of a call center, the ability to effectively manage multiple tasks and navigate high call volumes is not just a skill, it's a critical daily requirement. Interviewers ask this question to gauge your capacity to thrive under pressure, maintain productivity, and deliver consistent, high-quality customer service even when faced with demanding workloads. Interviewers are really assessing several key attributes: your organizational skills, your ability to stay calm and focused in stressful situations, your methods for prioritizing competing demands, and your overall efficiency without compromising quality. They want to see that you have a structured approach and practical techniques to handle the fast pace of customer service while ensuring every interaction is impactful. Prioritize strategically. Assess urgency and importance to tackle critical issues first while managing your queue efficiently. Stay organized. Use note-taking systems, task lists, and CRM tools to track customer information and follow-ups accurately. Leverage technology. Master your call center software to streamline workflows and access information quickly during conversations. Maintain quality. Never sacrifice service excellence for speed. Each customer deserves your full attention and professional care. Expand on key strategies. Prioritize strategically, beyond the basics. Urgent versus important matrix. Quickly classify tasks. Urgent tasks require immediate attention, while important tasks contribute to long-term goals. Focus on important, urgent first. Triage systems. Learn to identify and categorize incoming issues based on severity and impact. This allows you to address critical problems, such as system outages, before less urgent ones, for example, simple billing inquiries. Recognizing escalation triggers. Understand when an issue is beyond your scope or requires higher-level intervention. Early identification prevents prolonged customer frustration and improves resolution times. Stay organized, your personal system. Comprehensive note-taking. Develop a system for quickly jotting down key customer details, issue summaries, and next steps during and between calls. Use abbreviations and templates. Task lists and reminders. Utilize digital or physical task lists to track follow-ups, callbacks, and pending actions. Set reminders for time-sensitive commitments. CRM proficiency. Master your customer relationship management software. Use it not just for logging, but as a central hub for customer history, preferences, and previous interactions to provide personalized support. Leverage technology, your toolkit for efficiency. Call center software mastery. Become an expert in your primary tools: ACD, automatic call distributor, IVR, interactive voice response, and CRM. Quick navigation and shortcut knowledge save valuable seconds. Knowledge base utilization. Efficiently search and retrieve information from your company's knowledge base. Knowing how to find answers quickly is crucial for fast issue resolution. Automated processes. Understand which processes can be automated, for example, sending standard emails or generating reports, and use these features to free up your time for complex customer interactions. Maintain quality, the core principle. Active listening. Even under pressure, give each customer your full, undivided attention. Listen for nuances, verify understanding, and ensure their concerns are fully addressed. Thorough resolution. Aim for first call resolution by addressing the root cause of the issue, not just the symptom. This prevents repeat calls and improves customer satisfaction. Adherence to standards. Consistently follow company policies and service level agreements, SLAs. Quality is not just about solving problems, but doing so correctly and compliantly. Practical time management techniques for high-volume environments. Batch similar tasks. Group together tasks like sending follow-up emails, updating notes, or processing simple requests. This minimizes context switching and improves efficiency. Use call wrap-up time efficiently. Utilize the brief moments between calls to complete documentation, send quick emails, or prepare for the next interaction. Don't let these small pockets of time go to waste. Leverage templates and shortcuts. Pre-written responses, keyboard shortcuts, and macros can significantly speed up common tasks like sending instructions or providing standard information. Know when to ask for help or escalate. Don't waste time struggling with complex issues that require specialized knowledge. Efficiently escalating to a supervisor or consulting a colleague demonstrates good judgment and ensures quicker resolution for the customer. Example star responses for managing volume and priorities. Example 1. Prioritizing and streamlining during a system outage. Situation: during a major system outage, call volumes spiked dramatically and many customers were experiencing service interruptions. Our standard protocols were overwhelmed and hold times were exceeding an hour. My objective was to manage the overwhelming call volume, prioritize customers with critical issues, provide accurate information about the outage, and de-escalate frustration, all while maintaining a calm demeanor. Action: I immediately began triaging calls, identifying customers whose issues were directly impacted by the outage versus those with unrelated inquiries. For outage-affected customers, I used a pre-approved script to quickly provide status updates and set realistic expectations for resolution, then offered to proactively call them back once service was restored. For non-outage-related calls, I used quick reference guides and templates to resolve their issues as efficiently as possible, redirecting some to self-service options where appropriate. I also collaborated with my team lead to compile a FAQ for common outage questions, which helped in streamlining information delivery. Result: while hold times remained high, I was able to handle a significantly higher number of calls than usual. By prioritizing and using efficient communication, customer frustration was visibly reduced, and I received positive feedback from several callers who appreciated the clear communication and the callback offer. This approach allowed the team to manage the crisis more effectively and minimize long-term customer churn. Example 2. Multitasking projects with daily call volume. Situation: in addition to my daily call queue, I was assigned to a special project requiring me to audit 50 complex customer accounts for compliance within a tight 2-week deadline. Task: my task was to balance my daily responsibilities of answering calls and resolving issues while dedicating sufficient time and focus to complete the detailed account audit accurately and on schedule. Action: I analyzed my call volume patterns and identified quieter periods during the day, usually in the late afternoon, to dedicate specific blocks of time to the audit project. I created a detailed checklist for each account audit, breaking down the complex task into smaller, manageable steps. During peak call times, I focused solely on customer calls, utilizing efficient call handling techniques and leveraging our CRM for quick data entry. If a call was complex and threatened to push me off schedule, I politely offered to research and call the customer back later, allowing me to stay on track. I also used my lunch break on occasion for quick audit tasks. Result: I successfully completed all 50 account audits by the deadline with 0 errors identified during the quality review. My daily customer satisfaction scores remained high, and I received commendation for my ability to manage competing priorities effectively and deliver on both fronts without compromising quality. What to mention in your answer? When crafting your response, highlight specific examples of the tools, systems, or methods you've successfully used. This could include your proficiency with CRM software, example Salesforce or Zendesk, or specific prioritization frameworks you apply, example urgent versus important matrix. Techniques like time blocking or using wrap-up codes effectively. How you use internal knowledge bases or peer support for quick problem solving. Your ability to document accurately and efficiently. Maintaining work quality despite high volume. It's crucial to emphasize that while speed and efficiency are vital, they should never come at the expense of accuracy or customer satisfaction. A truly effective customer service professional balances the need to manage volume with the unwavering commitment to providing thorough, thoughtful, and polite assistance. Every customer interaction is an opportunity to build trust and loyalty, regardless of how busy you are. Focus on the quality of each resolution, not just the quantity of calls handled. Stress management during peak times. Working in a high-volume environment can be demanding. Demonstrate self-awareness and resilience by mentioning how you manage stress. Brief mental resets, taking a few deep breaths between calls or stretching to clear your head. Staying hydrated and energized, keeping water nearby and having healthy snacks to maintain focus. Positive self-talk, reminding yourself of your capabilities and focusing on one call at a time. Utilizing breaks, fully disengaging during scheduled breaks to recharge and return refreshed. What not to say when answering this question. Claim you never get over. Call centers thrive on teamwork and collaboration. These questions evaluate your interpersonal skills, conflict resolution abilities, and capacity to work effectively with colleagues while maintaining professional relationships in challenging situations. In this dynamic environment, agents aren't isolated. They form a crucial support network where success often hinges on seamless internal communication, shared knowledge, and the collective ability to uplift morale during demanding periods. Whether it's peer-to-peer assistance with complex cases, coordinating with supervisors, or liaising with other departments, your capacity to integrate and contribute positively to this ecosystem is paramount. Unlike previous sections that focused on direct customer interactions, these behavioral questions delve into how you navigate internal workplace relationships. Interviewers want to understand your approach to potential disagreements, your ability to provide and receive constructive feedback, and how you contribute to a positive and productive team culture, even when faced with diverse personalities and work styles. Specifically, they are assessing your emotional maturity, your preferred style of conflict resolution, your willingness to both offer and accept feedback for continuous improvement, and your potential to be a genuinely positive and cohesive team member. They look for evidence that you can adapt to various personalities, work styles, and organizational changes while maintaining professionalism. It's critical to demonstrate professionalism throughout your answers. Even when discussing past challenges or disagreements, always focus on the situation, your actions, and the positive outcomes or lessons learned, rather than speaking negatively about former colleagues, supervisors, or previous employers. When preparing your responses, think about concrete examples that showcase your ability to handle interpersonal challenges effectively, always linking your actions back to team goals and broader business objectives. Highlight instances where you were a strong team player while also demonstrating your individual accountability. Mastering these questions doesn't just show you can perform tasks, it proves your readiness to thrive as an integral part of a collaborative, fast-paced environment, ready to tackle both customer and internal challenges with a balanced and mature approach. This question is critical for interviewers to assess your conflict resolution skills, emotional intelligence, and ability to maintain professionalism in challenging interpersonal situations. Your response reveals how you navigate workplace dynamics beyond just your individual tasks. Interviewers are looking for maturity, diplomacy, and a focus on solutions rather than blame. They want to see that you can separate personal feelings from professional objectives and contribute positively to team cohesion even when faced with disagreements. Key principles for resolution. Listen to their perspective first. Practice active listening to truly understand their concerns. Ask clarifying questions to ensure you grasp their viewpoint fully and avoid making assumptions about their motivations or intentions. This shows respect and opens the door for productive dialogue. Find common ground and compromise. Identify shared goals or objectives that you both care about. Be willing to meet halfway, explore alternative solutions, and focus on win-win outcomes rather than insisting on your own way. Collaboration is key to sustainable resolution. Focus on team goals, not personal conflicts. Always keep the bigger picture in mind. Remind yourself and your coworker that the ultimate aim is the success of the project or the team. Prioritize business outcomes above personal disagreements, shifting the focus from you versus me to us versus the problem. Maintain professionalism throughout. Control your emotions, especially when discussions become tense. Use respectful language, avoid personal attacks, and stick to facts. Document key discussions or agreements if necessary, but always in a neutral, objective tone. Example scenario. Disagreement on priorities. Situation: when a teammate and I disagreed on project priorities for a critical client deliverable. Task: my task was to ensure the project was completed on time and to a high standard, requiring alignment with my teammate. Action: I scheduled a private conversation to understand their concerns, practicing active listening. We discovered our goals were aligned. We both wanted client satisfaction, but our approaches to achieving it differed. I proposed a hybrid approach, combining elements of both our strategies. Result: by combining our strategies, we completed the project successfully ahead of schedule, exceeded client expectations, and strengthened our working relationship, leading to better collaboration on future projects. More examples of coworker challenges. Communication style differences. Situation: a new team member preferred brief emails, while I preferred detailed discussions for clarity, leading to misunderstandings on task requirements. Action: I initiated a quick chat to understand their preference and explained why detailed discussions helped me. We agreed on a compromise. They would send brief emails, but follow up with a quick 5-minute call for complex tasks to ensure mutual understanding. Result: this adjustment improved communication efficiency, reduced errors, and built a stronger foundation for our working relationship. Unequal workload distribution. Situation: I noticed a coworker frequently missed deadlines, leading to other team members picking up their slack, causing frustration and imbalance. Action: I approached them privately, expressed my concern for their well-being, and offered support in identifying bottlenecks. We collaboratively reviewed their tasks and proposed a more balanced distribution to our team lead, suggesting tools for better time management. Result: the coworker felt supported, not blamed. Our team lead approved the adjustments, resulting in more equitable workload distribution, improved project timelines, and reduced overall team stress. Personality clashes. Situation: two team members had clashing personalities that frequently disrupted team meetings and hindered progress. Action: I proposed a facilitated discussion during our team stand-up, focusing on ground rules for respectful communication and encouraging everyone to share their preferred working styles without judgment. I volunteered to mediate if future conflicts arose. Result: the proactive approach helped establish clearer boundaries and expectations for professional conduct, leading to more productive meetings and a more harmonious team environment. Crafting a strong answer. Show self-awareness. Acknowledge your own role, emotions, or potential contributions to the situation, demonstrating humility and a capacity for introspection. Take responsibility. Focus on your actions and what you did to resolve the situation rather than solely on the other person's behavior. Demonstrate growth. Explain what you learned from the experience and how you've applied that learning to future interactions or challenges. Focus on positive outcomes. Highlight how the resolution benefited the project, team, or improved the relationship, showing your problem-solving capabilities. What not to do. Don't blame the coworker entirely. Avoid speaking negatively about past colleagues or employers. Frame it as a challenge in a professional relationship, not a personal attack. Don't get overly emotional or dramatic. Maintain a calm, objective tone. The interviewer is looking for professionalism, not a dramatic story. Don't suggest you've never had conflicts. This is unrealistic. It's better to show you can handle them constructively. Don't share confidential or inappropriate details. Keep your answer focused on professional aspects and avoid sensitive company information. When to involve management. While direct resolution is often preferred, sometimes involving management is necessary. This typically applies when a coworker's behavior impacts team morale, productivity, or violates company policy, and direct attempts at resolution have been unsuccessful or are inappropriate given the severity of the issue. Always try to resolve issues directly and professionally first, and document your attempts. The challenge. Customer was extremely upset about being consistently overbilled for 3 consecutive months. Your response: remained calm, validated their frustration, and personally escalated to billing department while staying on the line. Resolution: secured immediate refund, set up credit monitoring, and followed up personally to ensure satisfaction. The outcome: customer expressed gratitude, left positive review, and remained loyal to the company. Demonstrate your agility. Call centers constantly evolve with new systems, scripts, and processes. Share specific examples of how you've embraced change positively. Take initiative. Proactively learned new CRM system through training videos and practice sessions. Support others. Created quick reference guides and helped train teammates during transition. Maintain excellence. Ensured service quality remained high throughout implementation period. Resilience and self-awareness are not just desirable traits, they are essential qualities that separate good call center representatives from truly great ones. In a role that can be emotionally demanding, characterized by repetitive stress, difficult interactions, and constant performance pressure, your ability to maintain composure and learn from every experience is paramount. Unlike previous chapters that focused on technical skills and direct customer service scenarios, these questions delve deeper into your psychological resilience, your capacity for self-reflection, and your commitment to continuous personal and professional improvement. They are designed to assess how you navigate challenges not just outwardly, but internally. Interviewers in this section are evaluating several key aspects: your proven stress management techniques, how effectively you regulate emotions under pressure, your genuine self-awareness regarding both strengths and weaknesses, your honesty about past experiences, and a clear demonstration of a growth mindset. They want to understand if you see obstacles as roadblocks or as opportunities to develop. It's crucial to approach these questions by demonstrating both confidence in your capabilities and genuine humility. Show that you understand what you bring to the table, but also acknowledge areas where you are keen to learn and develop further. Call centers deeply value employees who can maintain consistent performance despite emotional challenges, learn constructively from feedback, and adapt their approach over time to better serve customers and colleagues. When preparing your answers, focus on authenticity. It's perfectly acceptable to admit to past challenges or moments of difficulty. In fact, this shows vulnerability and relatability. However, always follow this by clearly explaining the steps you took to overcome those challenges and what valuable lessons you extracted from them. This demonstrates true self-awareness and a proactive learning orientation. Employers seek individuals who view every challenge as an opportunity for growth, constantly striving to refine their skills and expand their understanding. Ultimately, your responses to these questions reveal your long-term potential and indicate whether you possess the foundational qualities to not just survive, but truly thrive in the demanding yet incredibly rewarding call center environment. By mastering this chapter, you demonstrate the maturity, resilience, and forward-thinking mindset required to build a successful and fulfilling career in customer service. Stay centered. Focus on breathing techniques and maintaining perspective on the bigger picture beyond any single difficult interaction. Develop coping strategies. Use short breaks between calls, positive self-talk, and organizational systems to manage emotional demands effectively. Embrace growth. View high-pressure moments as opportunities to strengthen your skills and prove your capability under challenging conditions. Highlight your strengths. Fast learner, quick to master new systems and processes. Strong communicator, clear professional verbal and written skills. Empathetic listener, genuinely understand customer concerns. Address weaknesses honestly. Choose a genuine weakness that won't disqualify you, then demonstrate self-awareness by explaining the concrete steps you're taking to improve. Example: I sometimes focus too much on perfection. I'm learning to balance quality with efficiency by setting time limits and trusting my training. Honesty and resourcefulness matter more than knowing everything. Explain how you'd transparently communicate with the customer while using knowledge bases, consulting team members, or escalating appropriately to ensure they receive accurate, reliable information. Interviewers are really assessing whether you'll fake knowledge, a red flag, how you handle ambiguity, your resourcefulness, and your commitment to accuracy over speed. They want to see your problem-solving process and dedication to customer satisfaction. Detailed approach to not knowing the answer. Use available resources. Before reaching out, exhaust all self-service options. This shows initiative and efficiency. Look for answers in knowledge bases and internal documentation, company FAQs and wikis, CRM notes or past customer interactions, product manuals and technical guides, previous training materials. The goal is to find the most accurate information quickly without unnecessarily burdening colleagues. Ask colleagues or supervisor. If resources don't provide a clear answer, collaborate. When approaching team members, be specific. Clearly state what you've already tried and what information you're missing. Identify the right person. Know who the subject matter experts are for different topics. Learn, not just ask. Pay attention to their process so you can find the answer yourself next time. Escalate appropriately. If the issue is complex or time-sensitive, know when to bring in a supervisor. This demonstrates teamwork and a commitment to getting the correct information. Keep the customer informed. Transparency is key to maintaining trust. Never leave a customer guessing. Acknowledge their query, validate their query before explaining your process. Set expectations. Let them know you're actively seeking the best information for them and approximately how long it might take. Provide updates. Even if you haven't found the full answer yet, a quick update shows you're on it. Reassure. Emphasize your dedication to providing them with an accurate solution. Your tone should be confident and reassuring, not uncertain. What to say to the customer. Specific phrases. That's a great question. Let me find the most accurate information for you. I want to make sure I give you the correct answer, so let me quickly check with our specialist. That's an interesting point. I'll need to consult our knowledge base to provide you with the most up-to-date details. Please bear with me for a moment. I haven't encountered that exact scenario before, but I know exactly where to get that information for you. I'll be right back. What not to do. Never guess or make up information. Providing incorrect information damages trust and can lead to further problems. Never say, "I don't know," without a follow-up action. Answering with just, "I don't know," is unhelpful. Always pair it with your plan to find the answer. Never leave the customer hanging. Silence or vague promises cause frustration. Communicate your process and timeline clearly. Turning not knowing into a positive. Embracing the "I don't know yet, but I'll find out" mindset can be a significant strength. Prioritizes accuracy. Shows your commitment to providing correct solutions over speed. Values customers' time. Demonstrates you respect their need for reliable answers. Commitment to learning. Highlights your growth mindset and resourcefulness. Documenting for future reference. Whenever you learn something new while seeking an answer, make sure to document it. Update knowledge bases, add notes to CRM, or share the solution with your team. This not only reinforces your own learning, but also helps improve collective team knowledge and prevents others from having to research the same issue in the future. It's a key part of continuous improvement and supporting your colleagues. You've navigated the tricky questions and understood the core competencies. Now it's time to master the art of interview execution. This isn't just about knowing the right answers. It's about how you deliver them, the positive energy you exude, your confident body language, and the authenticity you bring to the conversation. These elements often matter just as much as, if not more than, the content of your responses. This final chapter brings together all the insights we've covered, offering practical, actionable strategies designed to help you shine on interview day. We'll delve into what truly separates candidates who merely know the answers from those who genuinely excel and leave a lasting impression. It's about deep preparation, unwavering confidence, and the ability to forge a genuine connection with your interviewer. Success is holistic, encompassing everything from mental preparation and physical presentation to your communication style and thoughtful follow-up. We understand that interviews can be daunting. That's why these tips are specifically crafted to address common interview pitfalls and anxiety triggers that can undermine even the most well-prepared candidates. Learn how to transform nervous energy into confident enthusiasm, allowing your true capabilities to emerge. Remember, interviewers can sense when you're being genuine versus merely rehearsed, so our guidance will help you present your best, authentic self. Whether you're facing a phone screen, a video interview, or an in-person panel, these versatile strategies will give you a competitive edge. By mastering these final elements, you won't just participate in the interview, you'll truly shine, make a memorable impact, and ultimately secure that job offer. Research thoroughly. Study the company's mission, values, recent news, and customer reviews to demonstrate genuine interest and cultural alignment. Practice communication. Rehearse your answers out loud, focusing on clear articulation, calm tone, and confident delivery under pressure. Prepare real examples. Have specific STAR method stories ready showcasing problem-solving, teamwork, conflict resolution, and customer service excellence. Show enthusiasm. Let your passion for customer service and eagerness to learn shine through every answer and interaction. Remember, every call is an opportunity to shine and make a meaningful difference in someone's day. Bring your best self to the interview and turn every challenge into a compelling success story. You're now equipped with the knowledge, strategies, and confidence to excel in your call center interview. Trust your preparation, showcase your authentic passion for customer service, and step into that interview ready to impress. Your future career starts now.